my channel. This is Holly from Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to be sharing with you my life as an entrepreneur and my top tips and tricks for business. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today's video is all about calendar blocking, and this is my top favorite tip in the world because it definitely has helped me a lot, and I definitely want to share with you how I do it and how it works. The reason why I think that calendar blocking is super important because you're able to set a schedule for yourself, and you're more likely to follow it because you know exactly what you'll be doing that week, that day, or even the month. And if you're using it digitally, you're able to share with people such as your family or your spouse or your other half, and they can know exactly what you're doing and they will not bother you during those times. You will also feel more accomplished when you are looking at your schedule and you realize you've done all the stuff that you've scheduled your stuff to do, and that definitely feels really, really good. So there are two types of calendar block. There is a digital, and you can also do it physically. So what I mean is that digital, you'll be using an app such as Google Calendar or other calendar apps, and physically you can also use it in your planner or even in a notebook or bullet journaling, depending on what you prefer. I'm excited to be showing you both ways of doing it, so make sure to keep watching. Okay, so we are going to start with the digital side of calendar blocking. So I use Google Calendar. You can use other apps that you prefer. I think Google Calendar works the best because it's integrated with a lot of things. You can sync it to your phone. It's just my favorite way of using it, and I've been using it for a while now. This is what it looks like on a normal week. So today is a Wednesday, and this is my filming time right here, so that's why you see that down here. But then usually I plan for the week. So if I have things planned, I would definitely add it in. If I don't have any plans, then obviously it's blank, and then when it's like the day of or the day before, I will try to plan the next day to make sure that I have stuff to do. So it will also depend on what I have in my planner. So for example, if I need to take photos for my social media, I would know because I would have it as a task, and then I would put it for the next day or the day of, depending on when. So if you book my one-on-one business coaching sessions, you will definitely be learning more in depth of this because I will be working with you on it based on your schedule, your task, and all that stuff. So that is nice to know. I will link my business coaching down below, and you can go check it out. Other than that, we're gonna go straight into planning in here and kind of figure out very basics of how I plan. So I will definitely start with a fresh calendar right now. This one is with my Sparkle and White, which is my business right now, where I do design, web design, and photography. So that is why I have all this, and it also includes my personal tasks because obviously you want to see your schedule full of things that you want to do. But yeah, so we're gonna go into this one over here. This one is my Life with Holly version. So it's basically blank. The only thing I share in here is my Life with Holly stuff, which I have right here, because all the other stuff is all my other personal things, such as Sparkle and White stuff. This is for Poin Hun. This is for Hustle by Design, which is a retreat that I'm helping out with. And then all these brown ones are basically the personal stuff. So the first thing I would recommend the most is to section off your stuff. So if you see here, let's see, I've sectioned off different things for different projects. So depending on what your business is, you'll probably have a personal section. You would probably have your business, which is probably mine is Life with Holly and all these other businesses, but mainly, obviously you will have your own, and it's just one thing basically. You might have one for health and fitness. You might have one for family. You might have one for that. So that way you can color code everything, and that you can see exactly what's going on and what project slash business you're working with. So that is the first thing I would tell you to do. So it's super easy to add a section. All you have to do is create a calendar, and let's put this as personal. So I have a personal one right here. So it took forever to do a personal one. So I'm just gonna base this on 2 things rather than like a bunch of things, because this also depends on what you need. I would change the color to whatever color I want. I usually do like a neutral color for personal stuff, but it's totally up to you. So other calendars is if someone shares their calendar with you, and my calendar is calendars you create yourself. So if, for example, if Life with Holly was a team member, I can share that with them and they know exactly what I'm doing and they can share their schedule back with me. So that's super nice to have. So that's why I said you are able to share calendars with people, and that's basically one of the best things about digital, because obviously physical, you cannot do that. So yeah. There's what I have here. So for personal, I would put different tasks. So if you have birthdays, you have reminders, usually I just have my own sort of tasks in here. What I recommend is you can do things like, if your goal is to wake up 8 a.m. every day, so I would put wake up. And then to make sure I wake up every single day, and I don't want to write this every single day, obviously, you can go over here and you can do every weekday, and that will schedule waking up at that time every single week, basically, or every single weekday. So that way you don't have to do this every single day, and that might be a little annoying. But if you do want to switch, so for example, on Thursday or today, I'm waking up a little bit later, so I can just drag this back, and then after that I can just plan my day based on when I wake up. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. It's super simple. You can also even do things like every Thursday you want to do something. So let's say every Thursday I'm doing yoga. Then I can go over here and then I can change that. So weekly on Thursdays is when I will do yoga. So now that I have that there, every Thursday will be yoga. So these are like shortcut ways you can do it, so you don't have to do it every single day. And that also means like if you see it every week, you'll probably want to do it because it's something that you already set a schedule for. So for things such as things that are not confirmed plans, what I like to do is to create, for example, let's say I'm not sure if I'm going to meet Bob at the coffee shop. Oops. And then I'm not sure if I'm meeting them yet, but I want to at least put in my calendar so that if anything happens, I can confirm with them the day before or follow up with them. So I usually do is put it as an all day thing, and then I would change the color to a very visible color. So yellow would be a good color. So now I can see that. So for example, it's on tomorrow. So now I'm checking my schedule and I see that I'm not sure if I'm still meeting Bob at the coffee shop tomorrow. So then I can look at that and email him and be like, so are we still meeting? But yeah, so that's super nice to have. And I like doing that for things that are not confirmed plans. So depending on what you like, you can schedule the week of and try to schedule the whole week. I usually do every day because you never know when you need to do something, so I recommend doing it daily because I think that's a little bit better. Sometimes at the end of the night, I would schedule the next day, so that's nice because you're looking at your to-do list and trying to figure out what you need to do the next day. So yeah, so this is the digital side portion. It's super easy, super quick. I'm not going too in depth in it, but now we are going to the physical side. Okay, so this is the planner that I'll be using to demonstrate your calendar blocking. So this is the perfect planner because it does have a weekly schedule and it has your weekly notes, so you can combine everything together. So this planner is from Point Hun. It is their new planner. It's called the Work It Planner. It's a 6-month planner, so it's perfect because if you're the type that loves using a planner and then randomly switching to another planner, this is perfect because it's only 6 months long and you don't have to commit it for a whole year. It's undated, so you can start any time of the year. This one will be starting for July, and I will use this for the rest of the year. So here is the weekly schedule spread. So it's super easy, super straightforward. You have your time slots on the side, you have your dates, and you can just write down exactly what you want. And the first tip I have for that is to have erasable pens. These are perfect to basically schedule your stuff, and if anything ever happens and you need to change your schedule a little bit, you can always erase it compared to like Obviously, during the digital, when you're using Google Calendar, you can just take it off, delete it, or move it to another spot. So this is basically my way of moving things when I need to. And depending on your needs, you can just use plain black for everything, or you can do where you section everything off with different colors. So for example, black can be for personal tasks and personal appointments, and purple can be for business, and you can have other colors such as blue to use for maybe fitness and other things like that. So there's those. And if you're like me and you love using stickers, we can always bring some stickers in to use. These are from Point Hunt. These are their mini stickies. These are super cute, and there's for different functions. So there's Boss and there's Travel. There's other brands that you can use for stickers, and these are perfect to use when you just want to add a little bit of decoration to your weekly schedule. So this is why I love using physical, because you can decorate things if you are definitely a planner lover and a decorator. So I have my stickers ready, I have my pens ready, and we can start going through this. On my own, but I don't know why. You hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video helped you in any way. Make sure to like and comment down below any other videos you would like to see. And I'm so excited to see you in my next video, and have a wonderful day. Bye!